All right. So for the first discussion post, this is my work. So Robert Putnam's Bowling Alone: The Collapse and Revival of American Community gave an extremely thought-provoking analysis of how civic engagement in the United States has steadily eroded um, throughout the late 20th century. Putnam describes a society that has grown increasingly disconnected from the social institutions and communal activities that once united Americans. I found the text both really interesting and revealing, but also a little concerning. Because something that surprised me about this was how widespread the decline in participation was, from local clubs and volunteer organizations to simple small community activities. Like they were all affected, which I thought was crazy. And even some groups who have been active for decades, such as the VFW and the NAACP, have dwindled until only a handful of members remained. Um, I really strongly agreed with Putnam's argument that social capital, or the networks of trust and reciprocity that bind communities, is extremely essential for a healthy democracy. And his distinction between bonding and social capital, which strengthens close relationships, and bridging social capital, which connects diverse groups, helped me understand why civic engagement matters, not just socially, but politically as well. The decline in these forms of connection, as Putnam warns, weakens cooperation, empathy, and democratic participation, which I fully agree with. Um, in my life, I have seen how community participation can build both kinds of social capital. Throughout my involvement in orchestra from middle school through to my sophomore year of high school, I experienced the power of shared commitment and teamwork. Rehearsing and performing together required massive amounts of cooperation, mutual respect, and accountability, which are all qualities Putnam identifies as the foundation of trust in communities. The orchestra created a small but meaningful network where students depended on one another to succeed, reflecting the kind of bonding social capital that Putnam believes strengthens impersonal ties. This experience taught me that collaboration and structured group activities fosters not only musical growth, but civic habits, punctuality, responsibility, and mutual respect that can carry over into broader community life. Additionally, I have participated in many service projects through my church, such as Sleep in Heavenly Peace. This has been a major source of bridging social cap. Whoa, sorry. This has been a major source of bridging social capital in my life. Building beds for children who need them allowed me to connect with people outside of my immediate circle and witness firsthand how collective action can make tangible differences. Putnam explains that this type of community service builds generalized reciprocity, the belief that by helping others, society becomes more trustworthy and compassionate. Engaging in these activities has deepened my understanding of the social responsibility Putnam argues Americans are losing. I have also noticed that fewer peers participate in service or local volunteerism, echoing the civic decline he documents. However, these experiences have shown me that local engagement still holds the power to strengthen communities and counteract the growing isolation of modern life. In conclusion, Putnam's analysis of declining civic engagement serves as both a warning and a call to action. My experiences in orchestra and church service projects demonstrate that community participation remains vital to personal growth and social cohesion. Even small acts of engagement can rebuild the social connections that Putnam believes are essential for democracy's survival. If Americans continue to bowl alone, the nation risks losing not just its sense of community, but its collective capacity for empathy and progress.